Hey, what's good, y'all? It's your girl Raina here. Thanks for tuning into the channel Subconscious Truth. Um, this reading is for Virgos, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Uh, thanks for tuning in. This is a general reading, so it may or may not resonate. So let's get right into the energy. So it looks like some of y'all are in a situation. It could be very confusing, very fear-based, or anxiety is definitely keeping you trapped. Something in the past. So emotionally, and mentally, you're trapped, and um, you're confused and conflicted. You know what I mean? It could have been a sense of loss or regret, or something was, there was a sense of loss here, and you're holding on to that. And with the Two of Wands, it's like you can move forward, but it's up to you to break free from this shit. But I feel like you're not moving forward because you're afraid to go into the unknown. I mean, there are two cups here behind you, and it's like you're so stuck on the past. You don't want to move into the future, or move past whatever situation that is keeping you in, feeling trapped and uh, entangled, in your throat, in your thoughts. Maybe you're just afraid to move forward. It's like fear is keeping you there, keeping you in the past, because it's like you holding on to the shoulda, coulda, wouldas, or things should have happened this way, things should have been like that, and it's just keeping you still. It's like there's no movement. But with the Two of Wands, it's up to you, like for you to go over that barrier there. It's for you to find your confidence and move, and go into your future, because your world is in your hands. You know what I mean? Nobody could keep you trapped where you don't want to be trapped. But sometimes we tend to be so confused and so emotionally conflicted. We don't see that we can get us out, get yourself out of it. But I feel like, in your recent past, that's what y'all was dealing with. But in your present, you have this Queen of Wands, Three of Swords, and this Lover's card. So I just feel like you probably are getting over this breakup, or you coming to the realization that whoever this soulmate was, you know, they were with somebody else. They probably were with somebody else. You could have been the third person, or this relationship could have just been sex based, or you're coming conscious to this, and you coming to realize you feel incomplete. You know what I mean? You're feeling a separation. You're feeling a sense of incompletion, like something is missing from you. You know what I mean? But some of y'all are like having anxiety of being separated from this person, or just because you don't have somebody to love you. You know what I mean? It's like you're afraid, or it's just that whoever you were dealing with, maybe y'all just didn't end right, and maybe it's hurting you that they left you for somebody else, or you're finding out that you're the third wheel, or maybe this is just not your home. You do not belong, and maybe you're feeling that, and that scares you, that hurts you. Maybe you don't feel like you feel accepted, or you don't have a sense of belonging in with these people or with this person. Because I just feel like there's a sense of separation, or a sense of incompletion. Like, you know, when it comes to love, it just is never a happy ending for you. But in your future, you have this double, the Four of Wands and the Six of Cups. I just feel like in your heart space, there's a lot of toxic energy. You are holding on to the past, and it may have be dealing with childhood issues. Maybe every time you get in a relationship, you and this person are codependent, and your behavior patterns are toxic, because these are behaviors patterns that weren't dealt with as children. You know what I'm saying? So it's like y'all bring that shit out of each other. So you may be getting into these relationships like that, very codependent, very immature. But this feels like home. This is normal. You know what I'm saying? This is when we project our animal and our animus onto our partners, and you know, it's just sexual based, and you know, that's it. They're really not a life partner, but we may make them into a life partner. And you know, I don't know if you're getting yourself involved in a third party situation, but you may just be doing that, and it's because you have this toxic, unhealthy way about you. It's like you want to be so domineering and so controlling, and maybe use sex to control. It's like you want what somebody else has because you're not happy. I don't even, you may not even want this person, but it's just that this person may trigger things in your childhood, and you may want them to feel your pain, or vice versa. And it's just like, this is how you handle it, and it becomes a very toxic situation, because y'all bring out those toxic behaviors in each other, which then creates a passive energy. You know, we are in the fall equinox, and this is the moment where it's dealing with mother issues, dealing with passive energies, and y'all needing to go into this shit so y'all could come out of it, and see your own light. You know, go into your darkness to see your light. So it's like some of y'all are hitting that because y'all are really down and depressed right now. Y'all not liking how your life circumstances are right now, and you're trying to find a place of happiness. You're trying to find somebody to love you, somebody to complete you, but it's like you just keep hitting a wall because you keep getting into these toxic ass relationships that are triggering something in your childhood. But it may feel home, it may feel normal, it may feel regular. It's because you're in the devil will make it feel like it's love. Okay, it may make it feel like that because you want a sense of control. You know, I feel like, you know, you or this other person could be very controlling. You know what I mean? And it's just it's your past that's keeping you trapped, but at the end of the day, it's only you that can get you out of here. It's like you're afraid to go into the unknown, but you just keep falling back into your fears, your insecurities, your codependent, your toxic behaviors and emotional patterns. You know what I'm saying? But it's like it's time for you to face your demons, your because that's what is your future outcome, is you facing your demons, you facing those insecurities, you facing those um that shadow side of yourself. And whoever this person you're dealing with, this soulmate, you may be y'all both are maybe behaving like children. You know what I'm saying? And it's probably more of an entitlement or a selfish or way that y'all are acting out on. You know what I mean? It's like y'all are like kids in a candy shop, but it's just not healthy. You know what I mean? This person could be in another relationship with another soulmate, and you don't give a fuck. You just want dominance. You just want to dominate this person because you're hurt. You're hurt inside, and through your pain, you may fuck. You may bring toxic behaviors, whether it be drinking, smoking, drugs, arguing, acting like a fucking kid, like because you are wanting somebody to love you, and the way y'all behaving, that's love to you, but it's toxic love. So you know that's what I'm seeing for Virgos and Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. You know, sorry, you know this reading is like kind of tough, but it is what it is. You know, that's the message I'm getting. Thanks for tuning in. Best of luck to you. Peace.